Hi, I'm Rick Dancer. Welcome to the Water Cooler. We're talking about the proposed Lane County budget for 2012-2013. And joining me now is Howard Sussler, and you're the Assistant Director of Public Works.
I am.
So Howard, one of the questions we hear all the time from people, I hear it from people, is why are they spending all this money? If they have no money for roads, why do they keep paving these nice roads or reworking on these roads that don't need fixed?
There are probably two reasons for that. The first one is that the dollars that come in for roads, in particular state gas taxes, they cannot be used for other things. By law, it's prohibited for them to be used, for instance, for public safety or for public health. It has to be used within the road right-of-way. The second piece is that if we don't maintain the structure of the roads, it'll be far more expensive to maintain those roads down the line if they start getting potholes, for instance.
Under this proposed budget, how many job losses are we going to see?
From our department, it'll be a little over 40 for supporting the roads out of a department of about 350.
So what does that mean to me as a driver in Lane County on rural roads?
It means we're going to discontinue certain programs. As an example, our dust oil program for gravel roads will be discontinued. When we have slides on roads that are minimally used, say they service a handful of families, we'll open them up to a minimum standard, but we won't be rebuilding those roads anymore. We'll be focusing our resources on those roads that support significant use.
So what happens once you start the degradation of a road? How quickly does that, you end up paying for this sooner or later, don't you?
It takes relatively few years. If we stopped doing the surface paving of roads on a regular basis, within probably 5 or 6 years, we're in a position where we have to completely rebuild the road. We have to remove what's there, replace the bedrock, and basically rebuild the road.
How much more expensive is that?
Oh, I'd say it's 4 or 5 times more expensive than just maintaining the surface, where we can, every about 10 years, we do an overlay.
Okay, I heard this from somebody the other day, because a lot of us know that you're building this new customer service center out there by Delta, and it's a beautiful big building, and people are saying, if you're so hard up for money, why are you building this new building?
Well, the first thing is we're not taking any general fund or really road fund dollars to do this. We sold a bond to build the building, and that's where most of the money is coming from. And the people who will be in the building, they're already paying rent for some facility, so they'll continue to pay rent. It'll just be in a different building. And the advantage to this new facility is that it will be in a great location. It's going to be where Beltline and Delta Highway meet, so it's very accessible to people. It's free parking, so when people need to come in for service, they're not going to have to worry about parking tickets or finding parking. And it'll be sort of a one-stop shop, and I think ultimately the county would like to see more and more services come out there. So if you need a building permit, you come to the same building. If you need a parks pass, you come out to the same building. If you need a right-of-way facility permit, you come out to the same building. And so it'll really be, hopefully in the long term, a one-stop shop.
Okay, what about the Marina at Fern Ridge? I had somebody write me the other day say, hey, you know.
Again, with the Marina, we sold a bond. The old Marina was degraded to where it was almost unusable. Within a couple of years, it would have been completely unusable. And the Marina pays for itself. People pay fees to use the Marina, and we use the majority of those fees to repay the bond and maintain the facility so that people can continue to use a Marina out there at Fern Ridge.
Now, Howard, under this new budget, the proposed budget, animal control comes under Public Works. So people are very concerned about animal control in Lane County, and what's going to happen? What do the cuts look like? Are there cuts?
I think there are significant cuts. All that we will have in terms of staffing will be a single person in the field to help with animal control or animal regulation, and we'll have an office person that'll be dealing with licenses. The rest of the services, for instance, for sheltering, will be a contracted operation, and I think the county's currently working on that contract and getting ready to send it out.
All right. Howard, thanks for joining us and talking with us about the
My pleasure.
upcoming budget. Thanks.